Well, hello everybody. And seeing how I'm in South America, buenos dias. So today I've got some very simple advice. This advice is going to keep your golf game consistent. It's going to just allow you to have more fun, to score better, all of the things that you're looking for out of your golf game. And to be honest, all I want you to do is keep it simple. That's it. You have to simplify the game in order to improve sometimes. So I'm filming this video in Uruguay. I'm down here with a friend of mine, Juan Marquine. Juan's teaching a golf lesson right over here to one of his regular students. So I had the hour off. So I thought that I would shoot a quick video. So it's Wednesday. I got here Saturday. We've taught Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We've had having a great time. And every time I've ever come down here, I come away with always one thing that really helps me in my teaching, and then I think helps my students, is this idea of keeping things simple. Now, why is that so striking to me when I come down here? Well, because I have to keep my instruction simple down here simply because of the language barrier. I don't speak Spanish. Now, thank goodness that 99% of the people that I'm teaching down here understand English, but their comprehension isn't as good as if I was teaching somebody back in Mobile at Azalea City. I notice I get speaking too fast. Just like if they were speaking Spanish to me, they get speaking too fast, I can't understand anything. It happens in English too. I get speaking too fast. I use words that I would use in my regular teaching that they don't comprehend because it's just something that's not in their language. So I have to keep my instruction a little more simple. And it's not that I'm teaching simple things, but it's just I'm teaching in a simple fashion. So how do we keep things simple in the full swing? Just pay attention to the basic fundamentals. Make sure that you have a great grip, that you have good posture, that you aim properly, and that your ball position is in the proper place. In the golf swing, just pay attention to making sure that you keep perfecting your pivot, that pivot keeps improving, that your golf shaft just stays on plane, and that you deliver the club face square. Those are the things that you have to think about. Don't get off on all of this complicated stuff that's out there now. With all of the new technology and launch monitors and all of this stuff, sometimes it gets mind-boggling. And it gets mind-boggling to me as the instructor sometimes. It gets confusing. Hey, what are we doing? For 95% of the golfers out there, just keep it simple to those fundamentals. Make sure, like I said, that every time that you practice, that you've got a practice station down that's making you aim, that's got your ball position in the right place. Work on that posture. Get in front of a mirror. Work on your pivot. Those simple things, if you will just keep perfecting them, I promise you, your ball striking is going to improve and you are going to be able to maintain that ball striking. Now, what do I mean by maintain? Y'all all know, sometimes you go out there and you hit it great for a week. Then the next week you don't hit it so good. Then the next week it's just kind of average. So you're up and down. If you'll just pay attention to those fundamentals, keeping things simple, it keeps your mind clear and gets you on what you're actually trying to do is shoot a good score. Now, let's go over to the chipping green. Okay, so we're over at the short game area here. I'm at Cantergrill Country Club. Beautiful clubhouse back behind me here. And we've got a clinic this morning that's going to be right here at this short game area. And we were teaching a clinic 2 days ago at La Barra Golf Club with some ladies, and then had one yesterday with some men. And it was all about this short game, all about chipping and pitch shots and a little bit of putting. And this is what really got me thinking about this whole idea of keeping things simple. I was teaching these ladies, and they were high handicap ladies. They'd only been playing a couple of years. And, you know, they were struggling with hitting pitch shots. And the chipping green at La Barra was kind of like this. It had a place where there was a big hill, and they wanted to know, you know, how do I hit the shot that gets the ball up in the air and lands on the green softly? And, you know, you can see right here, this is pretty tight turf, and it was the same over there. And I said to them, You know, it may be a shot that you shouldn't even attempt to hit. This is pretty high skill level right here. I don't particularly like this shot off of that tight lie, trying to get the ball up in the air with the sand wedge. So I told them about a hybrid. And I was kind of amazed. I kind of assumed, again, we assume things as an instructor that everybody knows that you can use a hybrid around the green. And they had never heard of it. And so I explained to them how you can take a hybrid, you can just use it like a putter and just bounce the ball up onto the green. And man, they loved it. Next thing I know, I look over and the two of them, one after another, are just taking that hybrid and putting the ball up onto the green. Where when they were using their wedge, it was 1 out of 4 ended up on the green, if they were lucky. So in your short game, when you're around the green, look for the most simple shot that you can hit. Don't go for that high risk shot every single time. Keep it simple and keep your scores down. Let's go up on the putting green. But let's talk about keeping it simple on the putting green. Again, I had a clinic yesterday with four men, really great guys, and kind of all levels of play. There was one guy who was a 5 handicap, very good player. This was over at La Barra Golf Club. And, probably down to 15 to 18 handicappers. And, the first thing that I did with everybody is what I always do is I check their alignment. Are they aiming where they think they're aiming? None of them were aimed where they thought they were aimed. I had 2 guys that were aimed very much to the right. One guy aimed to the left, and the 4th guy aimed right and left. He was never getting it aimed anywhere. So in putting, do 3 things for me to keep things simple. First and foremost, make sure you get on the putting green with an alignment stick or a putting mirror or something to make sure that you are aimed where you think you're aimed. Learn to aim that putter in the hole on straight putts, okay? Second thing, do some little drills. Put a couple of tees in the ground here as a putting gate and make sure that you are having that golf ball come off the putter face in the direction that putter face is aimed. The 2 guys yesterday that aimed so far to the right, I mean, they basically were hitting hooks with their putt. They're aimed over here, but the ball's coming off the putter face left because that's what they had to do to get the ball on line. So aim the putter first. Make sure that ball is coming off the putter face in the direction that you have the putter face aimed. And then the last thing, work on your distance control. Okay, spend time on the greens, putting balls to the edges of the greens, just working on your distance control. Get something in your routine that gets you prepared to hit the ball the right distance. Well, I'd like to thank you for coming into this video. A couple guys back there playing. That's the 5th hole here at Candergrill. I did a video a couple days ago with myself and Juan playing a match here that you want to go back and check out. Really, really nice golf course here at Cantergrove Country Club. Thanks for coming in and watching. Do your best to keep your golf game simple. The more simple you can make it, the more success you're going to have, okay? And the more success you're going to have, the lower your scores are going to go. If you've never subscribed to my channel, please do that for me. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and I'll see y'all in the next video. We're going to try and get one more in from down here in Uruguay before I leave. Thanks. Y'all have a great day.